Up on the stage, Mr. Francis Ford Coppola.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here with you. I would like to introduce to you, to my right, Mr. Dan Deacon, who is going to be providing some music for us.
Hello.
Dan, why don't you say a few welcoming comments to the group?
Well, I'd like to especially say thank you to everyone who slept outside last night. You are a special kind of insane that few of us will ever understand. I've never been to a convention like this before, and I guess I went to a comic book convention when I was like 15, but there's an excitement in a city like this that has a convention like this that is, I don't know, it's weird, it's cool, it's a good weird though. All right, I'm rambling, I'm going to give it back to the eloquent man over here.
And to my left, I would like to introduce Mr. Val Kilmer. Say a few words.
Thank you. It's great to be here, and it was a great privilege to work with Francis Ford Coppola in the fall, and it's a very exciting day because we're all going to see something that has never been seen before.
So, welcome. There are another few gentlemen. I'm not going to introduce all of them, but they are the small group of programmers and technicians, one of whom is sitting here, but has made something possible that really has never been possible before, thanks to the evolving technology of the cinema. And of course, that will be much of what we're going to talk about during the day. Now, I know you've got your program here. Can we have lights on everyone so I can see everyone here? Put the lights up if we may. So this is the program. Some of you may be young enough to remember. Can we have more light on the audience, please?
Yeah!
Whatever you got, I want to see them. At any rate, some of you may be young enough to remember that when Apocalypse Now first came out, it didn't have credits on the film. It was in theaters without credits, and instead there was a program given to every theater goer. Some of those are still saved, so save your program here. And in that tradition today, I wanted to make a little program that you could see, and basically what I wanted to talk about started about a year, or I guess 14 months ago in the exciting aftermath of Avatar. Many people asked me, I was at a film festival, and they asked me that people were saying, you know, 3D was now going to be the new exciting thing that cinema had to offer, and what did I think of that? And of course what I said was, gee, I always loved 3D. I mean, my attic in Point Lookout when I was 13 was littered with red and green gel and motors as I was trying to invent a spinning disc that would enable glasses not to be necessary. We were all excited in those days by a movie called Moana Devil. And then there was a few films, then it sort of petered out, and then it revived again with the film House of Wax, I remember. And then there was another tradition of 3D. That was a good picture. And then even Hitchcock made a 3D film after that second excitement over the medium. I think it was called Dial M for Murder, although very few people ever saw it in 3D. And so what I felt was, you know, 3D with glasses, to me, we've had that experience before. Certainly one thing is different. We have these great computer animated films, which is an easy step for them to do 3D, as you know. And soon and it's easy for television, for digital televisions to have a 3D mode. So perhaps that will be the difference of why the 3D trend might continue. Although for me, and this is just a personal opinion, I don't like watching 3D with glasses. I enjoyed very much Avatar, but I confess that I took the glasses off during much of the movie, And whenever I saw the images start to show that it was going to be 3D, I put them on, saw a wonderful sequence, and then I took them off again. So I'm a little bit in the camp that believes that maybe the whole movie shouldn't be 3D, but some good sequences should be 3D, that you then, if you're going to have glasses, so you don't have to have the glasses and get a headache throughout the whole experience. I think of a film that I had a little to do with, not much, but if any of you ever saw the great Abel Gance silent film Napoleon, which was presented around the world with a live orchestra, it wasn't 3D, but they had, excuse me, 3 screens. It was called Polyvision, and ultimately, I guess it was the germ of what became Cinerama. But in Napoleon, you saw the 3 screens there, but the movie was told in the center screen, and then every once in a while, at one moment, suddenly it opened onto 3 screens. It was such a thrilling moment, and there was an extraordinary 3-screen sequence shown on the film, and I always remembered that, and I thought, well, if I make a film, I would like to have some 3D sequences, but not entirely throughout the whole film. And so that's the purpose of the mask. Let's experiment. Can we get more light so we can get a picture of this? Everyone put on your mask. Oh my God, 6,000 Edgar Allan posed. Oh, so when I put the mask on, that's a good. Oh, ladies, you don't have the mask on. You're going to do it though, right? Because you won't see it in 3D if you don't. Do you have a mask? No, you're being journalists. Journalists can have fun too.
Francis is going to find everyone that doesn't have a mask right now.
Okay. All right, so when I do that and when I take it off like that, you certainly don't have to wear this mask throughout the whole film I'm going to show, so you can although you can watch it, everything here is your choice. So when I do this, I'll show the mask and I'll go like that and I'll put it on. That means there's 3D coming. And then we'll get on with what I think you'll find a very fascinating demonstration. So, I guess you came here to see something, so let's show you something. We lower the lights and show the first promo ever seen of TWIXT.